William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Stranger Behind You, a novel by Carol Goodman, performed by Samantha Desz. Prologue. I have noticed in my professional capacity that when someone makes a point of saying that they're not lying, that usually means they are. When the realtor brags that she hasn't lied about the view, though, I have to admit that her claim is demonstrably true. The view is spectacular. Standing at the elegant bay window, it's as if I am perched on a cliff overlooking the river. There's nothing between me and the Palisades but water and light. A person who was afraid of heights would be terrified. But heights aren't what I am afraid of. Can you tell me what state-of-the-art security means? The realtor takes a nanosecond, an eon in Manhattan real estate time, to recalibrate, and then rattles off the specs again. 24-hour doorman, fiber optic alarm system, security cameras. As I mentioned earlier, a high-ranking government official lived here. I can't tell you who. Her voice trails off, suggesting that she very well could if she chose to. All I'd have to do is raise my eyebrows, smile, lean in a little closer. All the body language that implies that it will just be between us girls. I've done it 1,000 times before, with ex-wives and mistresses, corporate CFOs, and underpaid personal assistants. But I don't. I don't really care who the very important person was who lived here. I just want to be assured that he, or she, lived here safely and unbothered. Can you show me how the camera works? We walk to the front door. Steel, fireproof, 3 locks including a titanium deadbolt that slides into place with the precision of a Mercedes engine. And she touches the screen mounted on the wall of the alcove. A picture emerges of the sidewalk outside the lobby. Leaf shadow dances along the pavement, a patch of the park bordering the building. We might be in a bosky glen. A uniformed doorman stands to one side, hands folded behind his back, with all the good posture and reserve of a Buckingham Palace guard. That's not a bad view either, the realtor remarks. It takes me a moment to realize she's commenting on the doorman's physique. He's young, dark-eyed, with black curly hair. Irish, I remember from the accent I detected when he greeted us. Probably from the Riverdale neighborhood to the north, where Irish immigrants still live. And yes, he's handsome. Does the building do security checks on all the staff? I ask. Of course, she says. Her voice turned chilly since I didn't engage in her man-ogling. There's an unwritten code that women are supposed to join in on certain subjects. Hunky working-class men, chocolate, wine. I feel her eyes flick up and down my severe outfit. Black jeans, boots, black blazer over plain white t-shirt. Scarf wound twice around my neck even though it's a hot July day outside. Gay, she's thinking. On the monitor, the Irish doorman looks up and to the left. A tell that someone's lying. But in this case, also a surreptitious glance at the camera. For a second, his eyes seem to meet mine in an amused complicity. Not gay, they seem to say. Then the realtor swipes the screen, and the view in the front of the building is replaced by the interior of the lobby. 12-foot-high ceilings, marble floors, damask-upholstered couches and chairs. A bit threadbare, I'd noticed on the way in, but in that old money style of pre-war apartments and clubs. As we watch, an elderly woman walks her elderly poodle, their hair the same texture and shade of apricot, from the elevator to the front door, which magically opens at her approach. The hunky doorman is on his toes. The realtor, Marla. Why should I pretend I don't remember her name? Or that I haven't clocked her 4.5-carat diamond ring, last year's Birkin bag, and this season's Chanel?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?